لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك والملك لا شريك لك لبيك لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك والملك لا شريك لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك والملك لا شريك لك لبيك لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك.
The information I'm about to share in this video, if they stand in opposition to your beliefs or views, please disregard them at your own discretion. Please don't let my statements disturb your inner peace. Thank you. The word mu'min, as stated in the Holy Book of Quran, is an Arabic word, and the English translation of this word is a believer. The word mu'minun is plural for mu'min, thereby means the believers. The word Muslim comes from the word Islam, which means submission. A comprehensive translation of the word Muslim is a person who submits himself to the will of Allah. The word Musliminun is a compound word combining the words Muslim and Muminun. Thereby, the definition of the word Musliminun is the believers who submit themselves to the will of Allah. What does it really mean to submit to the will of Allah? To submit to the will of Allah means that a person willfully surrenders his or her human journey, submits to Allah, and no longer exercises his or her own will, but only guided by the will of Allah. Therefore, a Muslim is more than just a follower of Islam. A Muslim believes in the existence of the one Allah and submits his will to the authority of Allah. Let's take a look at the word Allah. What do we understand by Allah? Allah is one, not many. Allah, or our Creator, is not a person, not an angel, not a planet, but collectively all human beings, all angels, all planets, everything that exists within the universal existence is Allah. Allah, or our Creator, is one being, the existence itself, and within this one existence of Allah exists everything seen and unseen. The English equivalent of the word Allah is God. We human beings are a part of this earth, and the earth is a part of the universe. Therefore, everything that exists within this earth are all existing within the one existence of Allah, or one God. The word kafirun is an Arabic word for disbelievers. More precisely, kafirun is who disbelieves Allah being the one existence. This word is the opposite of the word mu'minun, as discussed earlier. Hindus, Christians, Buddhists, Jewish, and the followers of other religion, they are all believers of one God, the one existence from which everything in the universe came into being. Hindus believe in one Bhagwan. The conventional beliefs amongst Hindus about many gods is established on the fact that since everything comes from one God, by that logic, everything is God. And this logic of many gods is true and accurate. Christians and Jewish believe in one God. Buddha too was a believer of one God, and the focus of his teachings was enlightenment. We all come from the light of God, and to the light of God is our final return. Buddha and all other prophets had shown us the path back to our light. No matter what religion we are following, we are all believers of one God, but perceiving God from different points of view. When we condemn the followers of other prophets as kafirun or disbelievers, then we immerse ourselves in a grave sin. And what is a sin? Sin is any thought, deed, or action that keep us away from the light of our God. The word religion comes from the Latin word religare, which means to bond or unite with God. Religion invites us back to our light by discarding our separate identity as human beings and to submit ourselves back to the oneness of Allah or God. By condemning the followers of other religion as kafirun or disbelievers, we create separation and division with others, essentially denying the existence of one Allah or one God. The act of such discrimination against another human being inadvertently constrains us in the group of kafirun or disbelievers. Kafir is not a person who follows a different religion than yours, but one who creates a division and separation with others on the basis of race, color, gender, beliefs, sexual preferences, social status, or discrimination of any kind or form, denying the oneness of Allah. Even if someone is a disbeliever of one Allah or one God, no one is in a position to judge that person and call him a disbeliever. I'm going to quote a surah from Quran. Surah number 109, al-kafirun or disbelievers. Here I quote, "Say, O disbelievers, I do not worship what you worship, nor are you worshippers of what I worship, nor will I be worshipper of what you worship, nor will you be worshippers of what I worship. For you is your religion, and for me is my religion." Quote. In this surah, Prophet Muhammad respectfully addressed those who were in denial in the oneness of Allah or God. From the last verse, it is evident that he left them to be their own way, while he chose to remain peaceful in his own way. Many of us were taught to view the believers of other religion as disbelievers or non-believers, and therefore assume their place will be in hell after life. To make such harsh judgment against followers of a different religion or against any human being is an exhibition of sheer pride and superiority taken by one in his own religion. The feeling of pride, superiority, the act of discrimination, condemnation, judgment, these are all a part of our earthly, human negative experiences. And as long as we are experiencing these negatives, we did not submit ourselves to the will of Allah. And most certainly, we are being guided by the will of the human mind. We must remember that we are in no position to judge another, as Allah or God is the only judge, and that God is present within each one of us. The light of our soul within us is the light of God and a part of God. Hence, each human being is his or her own judge. He who excludes any part of Allah from the love of Allah renounces the unity of one Allah or one God. If we truly love our Creator Allah, God or Bhagwan, then we must love and accept the Creator's every creations equally. If you wish to visit me on Facebook, please click the link below provided in the description section of this video. I love you all, and I will see you in my next video.